Hi everyone, Brandon here, and today I'm going to be talking about Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. Now, I've played this game, and I can tell you, I think that, in my opinion, I think this game is really good. So, basically the story goes as that Mario and Cappy have to save Princess Peach and Cappy's little sister Tiara from Bowser because, well, Bowser captured Princess Peach and Tiara, if I remember correctly. So basically Mario and Cappy have to get Princess Peach and Tiara back, that thing. So basically like in this game, you play as Mario, you can use Cappy, and like there's in my opinion there's a lot of stuff to do. Like I mean it's really cool in my opinion, you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. But let me tell you, the amount of stuff in this game, I personally think that there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. Now, if you're doing a speed run, maybe it won't. Maybe it might keyword might not take you that long to finish the game. But like if you're looking for power moons, power moons in this game, then you, you might it might take some time. Like there are power moons in I'm pretty sure each kingdom, and there's I'm pretty sure more than one. So yeah, this game is like it's like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. And if you're familiar with those games, you might be able to see how Super Mario Odyssey is similar to those games. So yeah. So in Super Mario Odyssey, you can throw Cappy at something, and you might, keyword might, be able to transform into it. Like if you throw Cappy at a Goomba, you can turn into that Goomba, and you can play as that Goomba. So yeah, that's cool. You can like also become other things. Like you can become. I'm pretty sure you could become a frog. So that's something else. But like this thing where like you can throw Cappy at something and it might be able to turn into it. That's kind of like I think that goes for like a lot of the game, or like that's a thing that that you can use throughout the game. Like I'm pretty sure that there's some boss fights where you need to turn into something in order to defeat those bosses. Like I think you need to turn into those things in order to defeat, or you need to turn into certain things in those boss fights in order to defeat the bosses. Like I think some of the bosses, not all of them, some like some of them you might need to do that. So yeah. So there's kingdoms in this game, which are basically places you can go to, and these kingdoms, they're cool. Like there's one kingdom where like I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like a city, and I'm pretty sure there's another kingdom where like it's based around food, I think, and that's cool. That's cool. There's like there's like areas that might be different from each other. Like for example, there might be one place where like it involves water, but like in another place it involves, or there's lava in there. Like these places, they can be different from each other, and like when you visit those places, it's cool. Okay, so if you can count how many times I said in this video, well, put it in the comments or something. So like near the end of the game, it's cool because you get to like you get to go to this to like I think it might be the moon actually. I think it might be called the Moon Kingdom or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. It might be called that. It might be called that. Might. But like you can go to the moon, and like I'm pretty sure that's where Bowser intended to like hold his wedding with Princess Peach. So like Mario and Cappy, they go to that wedding hall where Bowser is, and like you get to fight Bowser. Like this isn't the first time. Like when you're on the moon, I don't think it's the first time you fight Bowser. I think that like a little bit earlier in the game you fight Bowser, but like in the in the moon place, when you're like in the wedding hall, you get to fight Bowser again. And upon fighting Bowser, you defeat Bowser and stuff, right? And then you fall into this place. I think you might fall. Correct me if I'm wrong. Try to correct me if I'm wrong, please. But like you fall into this place, and it's Bowser, and Princess Peach. And Mario could turn into Bowser, and like Princess Peach and Mario try to escape, but like you Mario is like you play as Bowser, so I don't know if you want to consider that Mario and Bowser, or like you call it what you want to call it, but like basically Mario can turn into Bowser, and him and Princess Peach escape. Mario, Bowser, and Princess Peach. I guess because Mario is controlling Bowser. I mean, I guess you might be able to consider them both Mario and Bowser, but them and Princess Peach escape, and they do escape, and they end up back like on the moon, I think, and or I'm gonna call it the Moon Kingdom. Yeah, I'm gonna call it the Moon Kingdom from now on, or at least for this part of the video. At least for this part of the video, I'm gonna be calling it the Moon Kingdom for this part of the video, I think. So basically, they get back to the Moon Kingdom, and like there's a scene where like Mario tries to offer Princess Peach flowers or some type of flowers, and so does Bowser. And I think Princess Peach just like walks away, and like she gets on the Odyssey, which is basically like the thing that Mario can use to help him travel from kingdom to kingdom. And like so she gets on it, and she gets on it with Cappy and Tiara, and the Odyssey starts like I think it might be close to like flying away, and Mario and Bowser, I think they try to chase the Odyssey, or like the Odyssey, like I think it might almost be starting to go fly away, and like Mario jumps, and like he jumps on Bowser, and so like I'm guessing that Bowser might have got stuck on the Moon Kingdom. I think it might have been stuck on the Moon Kingdom, and like yeah, that was cool. That was cool. So after you beat what I'm assuming is the main story, you can go to the Mushroom Kingdom, and I personally think that's cool because it's a Mushroom Kingdom. You know, there's Princess Peach's castle, and if you go on top of Princess Peach's castle, there is Yoshi, and I'm pretty sure you can play as Yoshi. Yeah, that's cool. I like the fact that you can play as Yoshi. That's really cool, in my opinion. And there's some areas in the Mushroom Kingdom where if you enter them, there's like these paintings of boss fights from the main story, and if you go into those paintings, you can fight the bosses, but like I think the bosses might be changed in some type of way, or like might be like changed in some type of way. Yeah, so like they might be more difficult. Like I'm not exactly sure if that's how it is, but like if I'm wrong, correct me. I might be wrong, but I might be right too. Like I'm not exactly sure. I'm not exactly sure. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. So yeah, like that's cool. And like in the Mushroom Kingdom, instead of getting power moons, well like instead of the power moons, instead of looking like power moons, they actually look like stars from Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS. Like that's cool because like they look like the stars from those games. And Super Mario, and there's this costume where it can make you look like Mario from Super Mario 64, and like if there's this area in the Mushroom Kingdom where in the Mushroom Kingdom where if you're wearing the costume that makes you look like Mario from Super Mario 64, you can go into this area that I think resembles or like looks like a place, like a certain area from Super Mario 64, the original one, and like that's cool. And like there's stuff you can buy in stores, like you can buy like hats and clothes. And you can also buy, depending on which kingdom you're in, you can buy certain souvenirs from that specific kingdom you're buying stuff from. So like yeah, that's cool. And overall, yeah, like overall, I think that Super Mario 60, no, not Super Mario 64. I think that Super Mario Odyssey is a really good game. Like in my opinion, it's a really good game, and I recommend it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.